Hello, my dear student. This is Vandana Joshi, and you are watching S.St. June. Students, in our previous video, we have studied about the features of our Constitution, in which we have studied three features of our Constitution. Now we will see the fourth feature of our Constitution, which is the most important feature, and it is known as the fundamental right, or we can say Maulik Adhikar. Students, always we have listened about our fundamental rights. So what are these fundamental rights? What is the meaning of the fundamental right? Fundamental rights are a group of rights that have been recognized by the Supreme Court as requiring a high degree of protection from government encroachment. Or we can say these fundamental rights are considered as basic human rights of all citizens, irrespective of their gender, caste, religion, or creed. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, culture, and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. Students, the Indian Constitution includes total 6 fundamental rights, which already I have told. These are right to equality means samanta ka adhikar. Number 2, right to freedom means swatantrata ka adhikar. Number 3, right against exploitation means शोषण के विरुद्ध अधिकार. Number 4, right to freedom of religion, which means धार्मिक स्वतंत्रता का अधिकार. Number 5, cultural and educational rights, which means संस्कृति व शिक्षा का अधिकार. And number 6, right to constitutional remedies, which means संवैधानिक उपचारों का अधिकार. Now we will see the features of these fundamental rights in a short look. So our first right is right to equality. Students, already you have studied in your 7th class the first chapter on equality, in which you have seen the discrimination and exploitation. So if the discrimination is in our society, how we can follow the right to equality? Student, the right to equality provides for the equal treatment, means barabari ka adhikar, of everyone before the law, prevents discrimination on various grounds, treats everybody as equal in matters of public employment, and abolishes untouchability. Now moving towards our second right, right to freedom. Right to freedom includes the right to freedom of speech and expressions, यानी कि आप अपने विचारों की अभिव्यक्ति के लिए पूर्ण रूप से स्वतंत्र हैं. It is giving the right to form associations, the right to move freely and reside in any parts of the country, यानी कि आप अपने देश के किसी भी कोने में जाने अथवा रहने के लिए स्वतंत्र हैं. And the right to practice any profession, occupation or businesses. The next right is right against exploitation. The Constitution prohibits human trafficking, which means मानव की खरीद फरोख्त or the action or practice of illegal transporting people from one country or area to another. It also prohibits the forced labor or bonded labor and employment of children under 14 years of age. Our next right is right to freedom of religion. The religion freedom is provided to all citizens Every person has the right to practice, profess, and propagate the religion of their choice. Our next right is cultural and educational right. The cultural and educational rights preserves the right of any section of citizens to conserve their culture, language, or scripts. Any right of minorities to establish and administrate educational institutes of their choice. मीन्स भारत के नागरिकों को अपनी भाषा, लिपि या संस्कृति की रक्षा करने का अधिकार है. And our last or important right is right to constitutional remedies. This right is allows to citizens to move the court if they believe that any of their fundamental rights have been violated. Means it helps to secure all the fundamental rights. Student, in addition to fundamental rights, the Constitution also has a section called Directive Principles of State Policy. The section was designed by the members of the Constitution Assembly to ensure greater social and economic reforms and to serve as a guide to the independent Indian state to institute law and policies that help reduce the poverty of the masses. So student, that was the explanation part of the fundamental rights. Now we will see our next topic, secularism. Students, a secular state is one in which the state does not officially promote any one religion as the state religion. मीन्स राष्ट्र के लिए सभी धर्म समान होंगे. वह किसी भी एक धर्म को वरीयता प्रदान नहीं करेगा. Students, you will know more about the secularism in your next chapter, Understanding Secularism. But in short, we can say secularism is a doctrine that states religion is kept separate from the social, political, economical, and cultural spheres of life. All the people in India can form different groups, sects, communities, etc., are free to practice, preach, and profess any religion. Everybody is equal before law and can enjoy their equal rights. Students, at the conclusion, we can say with time many changes take place. These changes are in social, political, and economical fields. Due to them, the people started to think differently. And the Constitution plays a crucial role in laying out the ideas that we would like all citizens of the country to adhere to, include the representatives that we elect to rule us. So student, here the chapter is complete. Hope you understood. I will be back with my next video of Geography chapter 2. So till then, stay home and be safe.